Hey, what it do, sports world, and welcome to the Real Untouchable podcast with me, Ray Diggs, man. I got a great segment for you all. I want to talk about Ryan Garcia, okay? Former champion, Ryan Garcia, suspended 1 year and fined heavily for his failed PED test when he fought against Devin Haney earlier this year, okay? But listen, before I get started, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button. And make sure y'all give me your feedback on what you all think about this segment, man. I had to go ahead on. I know it's late. I had to go ahead on and get this segment out the way because I'm supposed to do it earlier, but I had to go ahead on and I had other things up, so I had to go. I got to go ahead and knock this segment out. We got to talk about Ryan Garcia suspended 1 year um, as Devin Haney fight is ruled a no contest. So now Devin Haney pretty much gets back his undefeated record at 31 and 0, 15 and 0, 15 knockouts. Okay, so he's back undefeated again. Now, it's a few things that I want to talk about in this. Okay, Devin Haney, yes, he's undefeated, but a lot of people is gonna remember this loss. A lot of people gonna hold this loss against him. Now, will I hold this loss against him? I won't, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I won't. Because drug tests are put in to make sure that the other person or these two fighters are on a level playing field. So when Ryan Garcia failed his drug test, and they pretty much said it that his team came to an agreement. So his team pretty much agreed to this 1 year. Okay. Now they could have banned him for way longer than that. They could have banned him for 2 years or a lifetime. But they only gave him a 1 year ban and they fined him heavily. Okay. He had already pretty much he will forfeit his entire $1.1 million contract purse to Golden Boy, and he must pay a state maximum fine of $10,000 to the commission. Now, like I said, a lot of people gonna still hold this loss against Devin Haney. A lot of people gonna bring this loss right here up. I don't care if he gets to 40 and 0. A lot of people gonna say, listen, he's not undefeated because he lost to Ryan Garcia, even though Ryan Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. Now, me on the other hand, now I'm gonna tell y'all why I think this right here is the wake-up call that Devin Haney needed. Am I a Devin Haney fan? I like Devin Haney. He's a really good fighter. But him and his father, well, actually, his father made it for a lot of people to hate Devin Haney. I don't think people hate Devin Haney. I think people hate more Bill Haney than Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney, he really don't do that much talking. It's his daddy that do all the talking. But I think this right here was a wake-up call for Devin Haney. I don't think any other fighter will ever, maybe Tank, maybe Shakur, maybe. I don't think anybody else is going to catch him the way that Ryan Garcia caught him. The reason I say that is because think about how Ryan Garcia caught him. Ryan Garcia came in overweight because he didn't give a damn about the belt. See, Devin Haney was chasing belts. Ryan Garcia really didn't care about belts. He don't care about it because why? Nobody really care about belts no more because everybody got a belt. So he came in overweight. If he does not piss hot, if he does not fail his drug test, this right here could have been easily the end of Devin Haney. So I don't think Devin Haney is going to really care about belts anymore. Y'all quote me, am I wrong? Just listen to what he's saying. He basically said, when I return, I'm going to fight at the weight that I want to fight at. Meaning that he's going to come in, probably, most likely he moves up. He's already at 140, so he's going to stay there. He's going to most likely come in overweight because he's not going to care about belts. Now, will Devin Haney come in overweight because he don't care about belts? I don't think that's Devin Haney's style. That's Ryan Garcia's style because that's Floyd. I mean, that's how Floyd Mayweather probably told him to do. Even though Floyd never did that, he probably instructed Ryan Garcia to do it because he knew that would pretty much give Ryan Garcia the edge over Devin Haney. Floyd would have never done that. Canelo would have done it. Canelo is the weight bully. He's the one that, I'm not saying that Canelo would miss weight, but he'll come in at the weight that he's supposed to, but he'll balloon up maybe 30, 40 pounds, 30 pounds overnight. So he's gonna come in every fight very heavy. So I think that this right here was a teaching moment for for Devin Haney. And the reason I say that is because now he knows that he needs to tighten up his defense. If he does not tighten up his defense, I can see him losing again. That's just my opinion. I don't think, because his defense is what really got him. He could not dodge the hook. You see the hook coming, and you still couldn't counter it. You could not stop it. Ryan Garcia pretty much did whatever he wanted to do. Is this right here the recipe that did Ryan Garcia put out the blueprint to beating Devin Haney? I don't know. But I can tell you fighters like Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, those same fighters watch this fight right here. And they know where Devin Haney is weak at. So while Bill Haney is crying and whining and doing all this other BS, he needs to be getting his son into the gym and tighten up this defense. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but these last 3 fights, Devin Haney has pretty much gotten hit a lot in these fights. The best I seen Devin Haney's defense was when he was with Floyd Mayweather Sr. I was telling my homeboy this today. That was the best that I've ever seen Devin Haney's defense. Is when Floyd Mayweather Sr. was his trainer and he had his defense like Floyd Mayweather defense. He was pretty much using the shoulder roll. Now, if you think about it, his entire defense is changed. I don't even know what type of defense that he used. It's like he get hit so much. He took a beating against Lomachenko. He took a beating against Ryan Garcia. Like, he's taking a beating. The only fighter that he really didn't take a beating against, and because I don't know where he coming from now, is Regis Prograis. Now he want to come back and talk about he feel like he deserved to get his belt back and he want to rematch. Listen, Regis, we don't want to see you fight against Devin Haney ever again. Honestly, I don't think you were prepared for that fight. That's just my opinion. I don't think Regis Prograis was prepared for Devin Haney, because if you think about it, Ryan Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia was prepared. Do I think Ryan Garcia needed drugs to beat Devin Haney? I don't think he needed drugs to beat him. I don't think he needed drugs to beat Devin Haney. Now, did the drugs help? I don't know. I can't say this. Ryan Garcia came in, he was big in that fight. Okay? And a lot of people saying that the drugs that he took, the banned substance that he took, might have helped him, get the muscle mass. Do I believe that? I don't know. I just know he tested positive. And he actually cheated twice because he was overweight. And even if you want to sweep the overweight thing under the bus, you cannot sweep him failing a drug test. All right? That's the one thing you cannot push under the bus. You cannot push that up under the bus. Now, Ryan Garcia is going to be gone for 1 year, and I'm seeing that him and Devin Haney going back and forth saying, I'm going to wait 1 year until you come back, and then we're going to fight again. Now, if that does happen, that's going to be a gigantic fight, because people going to want to see, can Ryan Garcia do it again? Do I think he can do it again? Like I said to my friend today, Ryan Garcia is a very talented fighter. Nobody ever doubted his talent. That's why a lot of people that's why a lot of people look at Tank like Tank is really that dude, because he beat Ryan Garcia. Now everybody can say that he beat Ryan Garcia, but he beat a drained Ryan Garcia. Well, Ryan Garcia agreed to all the terms. If he didn't want to be drained, then don't agree to the contract. Now if Tank really want to beat him, I would say this right here. I think they should fight at 140 with no rehydration clause. Then you can really see how good these two fighters are. Do I think Tank still wins? I still think Tank wins that fight. That's just my opinion. I think Tank still beats Ryan Garcia. Doesn't matter what happened, because I think that Tank is a better fighter. He may be not a better boxer, but he's a better fighter, meaning that he got the power, the speed, And like I said in the last podcast, you look back at it, I said that Tank Davis has gotten better and better over these last probably about 7 fights. He's gotten better and better. That's why everybody's like, oh, he's about to fight against Lomachenko. Will Lomachenko give him a run for his money? I think Lomachenko pretty much will pretty much last longer than Frank Martin did. I would think he would last into the later rounds because I think that Lomachenko brings something that Tank ain't seen in a long time, and that's movement. He brings something that really not even Ryan Garcia got, really, is movement. And yes, he's gotten older. He looked good in his last fight, even though he had been out the ring for a while. He looked really good in his last fight. And that's why I think that this right here is a very intriguing fight. And Tank, if y'all remember, Lomachenko wanted to fight Tank years ago, and Tank didn't want the fight. Or Floyd Mayweather didn't want the fight, because that's why I keep telling everybody, Floyd Mayweather pretty much hand walk Tank to where he is now. And that's right there why I said Tank should be very appreciative, because honestly, if he fought Lomachenko maybe 3 years ago, I just don't know if he beat Lomachenko 3 years ago. Loma would have walked him down. I'm not going to say he would have knocked him out, but he damn sure would have outboxed him. All right. But Devin Haney is the biggest winner when it comes to this Ryan Garcia situation. Devin Haney is the biggest winner. Now, can Ryan Garcia bounce back? He can bounce back. Ryan Garcia is still young. He's still a hell of a fighter, and I think he will bounce back. Ryan Garcia just needs to go away for a while and get his head on together. Okay? Social media is pretty much running this kid crazy. And my friend, my partner, one of my homeboys brought up this. He said, "Man, you ever thought about it? Maybe Oscar De La Hoya was the one who actually gave, Ryan Garcia whatever it is that he took. Maybe he didn't know what he was taking. Maybe Oscar gave him this and was like, yeah, take this right here,' and not knowing that it had the drugs that it had in there." I said, that could possibly have been true. Because honestly, I think Ryan Garcia, I think Oscar De La Hoya likes Ryan Garcia as one of his, his cash cows. But personally, I don't think he really cares about Ryan Garcia like you would think he would care about it. Man, maybe it's because of all the antics, all the disrespect. Oscar De La Hoya is a very prideful man. Oscar De La Hoya is a former champion. Brought Golden Boy from the ground up to where it's at right now. So of course he's gonna take it personal if this dude try to sit there and disrespect him. So when my boy said that, it started me to think that could be possible. Or maybe Ryan Garcia was just taking all types of BS during all these things that he was doing during training camp, and he just didn't know what he was taking. Maybe he didn't take it on purpose. And like I said before, I don't think he needed it. I still think he would have put up a really, really good fight. Maybe he don't drop him 2 times, 3 times, whatever. Maybe he dropped him 1 time. But like I tell you, Ryan Garcia is still a hell of a fighter. He was going to come into this fight and he was going to be really, really good, whether he took something or not. But Devin Haney, Bill Haney, and Devin Haney promotion is the biggest winner. First of all, they can look now. They know for a fact that Floyd Mayweather hates him. They know for a fact that Floyd Mayweather do not like Devin Haney. That's number 1. Number 2, Devin Haney is very beatable. So for his dad to come out and say that, oh, Devin Haney is the greatest. No, he's not. He's not even close to being the greatest right now. So you need to get back in the gym and you need to tighten up those loose ends that Devin Haney was exposed against Ryan Garcia, because if Ryan Garcia exposed that, the other fighters also see that. That's number 2. And the biggest thing is, I think Bill Haney should humble himself. Devin Haney, they should humble themselves. Okay? Because the boxing commission gave them a gift by ruling this a no contest. Like I said, Devin Haney was the biggest winner with Ryan Garcia failing his drug test. Because I just don't know if he comes back from it. Honestly, I still don't know if he can come back from it with the beating that he took. He took a beating in this fight, y'all. Y'all might want to go back and watch this fight again. But Ryan Garcia put a beating on Devin Haney. And I just don't know mentally, can he bounce back? Waiting 1 year, I don't think he should. First of all, I think that's a terrible idea. I think he need to get back into the ring very soon. Not saying you jump back in there with a Teofimo Lopez. Not saying you jump in there with a Pitbull Cruz. Maybe you don't even jump in with a Shakur Stevenson. You need to jump back in the ring with somebody so he can stay active. Because I think that if he stays away for 1 year, that's 1 year ruined. That's 1 year of no fighting. 1 year of you with all that mental, with all that, with a mental beating that you took in your last fight. Is that healthy? Think about it, y'all. Look at Deontay Wilder when he took that beating the second fight and the third fight against Tyson Fury. He was never the same after that. Ever. Not even now. Dude don't know if he want to be he don't know if he want to be skinny or just fit. Look how small his legs is right now. He's going all which way. He talk about this one day, talk about that one day, and he's just not the same mentally. So Devin Haney, I think he should hurry up and get back into the ring, fight somebody, maybe a B minus fighter, and you need to tighten up on your tools. You need to tighten up. You need to tighten up your screws, because you showed a lot of vulnerability in that last fight against Ryan Garcia. And I just don't know if waiting 1 year for Ryan Garcia is the best thing for Devin Haney right now. But he's the biggest winner right now because he got his undefeated streak back. Even though, like I said before, people gonna still say, dude, you lost. Now, me, I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna look at it like, okay, dude failed a drug test. But in my mind, I saw you take that beat. I saw you get knocked down time after time. I saw you take a beat. I saw how the fans was like, man, they need to stop this fight. They need to stop this fight. That's what type of beating he was taking. So when I look at this fight, when I look at Devin Haney now, I think that, like I said, Bill Haney needs to shut your damn mouth, go into the gym, and teach your son defense. He needs to tighten up his defense. His offense is already pretty good. He needs to tighten up his defense because, honestly, I don't think Devin Haney that I saw fight against Ryan Garcia I don't think he can be a Pitbull Cruz. And the reason why I don't think he can beat Pitbull Cruz is because I think Pitbull Cruz is going to put the pressure on him. Kind of like how Marcos Madonna put on Adrian Broner. He's going to pressure him. Can he take that type of pressure? Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson really got a big fight coming up. He's sitting there talking about all these other fighters, but Shakur Stevenson boxing career is on the line. Because a lot of people don't want to watch him fight because of what happened in his last fight. A lot of people really don't watch him because he's boring. So this next fight right here going to tell us a lot about Shakur Stevenson. That's another fighter that's going to be a dangerous fight for Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez would be a very dangerous fight for Devin Haney. Okay? And honestly, I would like to see if he's mentally prepared after getting knocked out against Tank. I would like to see Frank Martin against Devin Haney right now. See how that fight goes. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. And like I said before, Ryan Garcia suspended 1 year, fine. He had to forfeit $1.1 million to Golden Boy Promotion, another $10,000 to the commission. And I think he had to give Devin Haney a percentage of this as well. So this right here pretty much tells you how much money that this man lost. Just, was it really worth it? I don't think it was worth it, honestly, because like I said before, I just think he could have beat Devin Haney without being on anything. I think he could have beat Devin Haney without coming in overweight. That's just my opinion, okay? But it just don't look good. And I want to say this right here to the boxing fans, okay? Boxing fans, hold him accountable. That's the key. That's the key. Hold him accountable, because guess what? If Devin Haney would have tested positive for anything and he beat Ryan Garcia, y'all would be all over y'all would be stepping on his neck right now. So don't set back and think that Ryan Garcia didn't do nothing wrong when you know damn well he did something wrong. Okay. And that's what I tell you. Even when Canelo could bounce back from his career after testing positive for something. And then what he say? Oh, it was contaminated meat. Ryan Garcia, oh, it was a contaminated bottle. Somebody is trying out to get me. But let's think about it, y'all. If Floyd Mayweather pissed hot for anything, I promise y'all would have railroaded him. Just like if Devin Haney would have tested positive for anything, y'all would have railroaded him. So have that same energy that y'all got for Devin Haney. If Ryan Garcia, if Devin Haney would have tested positive for Ryan Garcia because he tested positive, so that right there means that he cheated. He cheated twice because he came in overweight as well. So have the same energy. Same energy. Because guess what? If Ryan Garcia, if Devin Haney would have tested positive, I'd be right on here saying the exact same thing. Like Devin Haney cheated. You came in fat. You came in, you tested positive. I'm holding you accountable. And that's exactly what I expect for all the boxing fans to do for Ryan Garcia. Hold him accountable. Ryan Garcia can bounce back. He's a hell of a fighter. He's still young. I expect for him to bounce back. I expect for Devin Haney to get better. I expect for him to bounce back. Okay? But right now in boxing, who do y'all think is the biggest? Who do y'all think right now is the best fighter right now at the 140 at the 140 pound weight class right now? Right now, I can't say Tank because Tank is not 140. I would probably say Pitbull Cruz right now. Maybe 140, maybe Pitbull Cruz, maybe Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez can hell, he can get a fight. But right now, man, boxing is in a good place right now. I'm happy that the commission pretty much did what they did. This needed to be done. He needed to be suspended, and that's exactly what happened. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the Ryan Garcia situation. Do y'all feel that Ryan Garcia is going to bounce back from this? Do y'all think he's going to come back and he's going to be even better than he is now before he left? Okay. Do y'all think that it's good that if Devin Haney waits 1 year to face Ryan Garcia, or should he do what I say he should do and take a fight? Maybe take maybe one fight, maybe two fights or whatever before he stepped back into the ring with Ryan Garcia. Because like I said, if you go back a while ago when I said Wilder should not step back in that ring after their second fight, he should have waited instead of stepping back into that ring with Tyson Fury for the third fight. Because honestly, I think if he take maybe one or two other fights, maybe his career turns out different. We never know. But you stepping back in that ring after physically being dismantled the way he was been dismantled in the second fight, I think that third fight pretty much ended his career. And that's the same thing that could happen to Devin Haney. Because if he comes in this fight and he get destroyed again against Ryan Garcia, I think that a lot of people is going to pretty much be done with the Devin Haney hype train. But the Devin Haney hype train is back again. And guess who's the first person that's on it? Bill Haney. And Bill Haney is going to be back talking. He's going to be back throwing shots to everybody that pretty much said that his son lost, including Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd Mayweather was one that really behind. I think Floyd Mayweather got more out of seeing Devin Haney lose than anybody in the boxing world. And like I said before, Devin Haney, he got to tighten up his tools. He got to tighten up his defense a little bit, because if he don't, he's gonna definitely lose another fight. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this segment. Let me know what y'all think about this situation with Ryan Garcia being suspended for PED, and Devin Haney. Can he revive his career after taking a beating against Ryan Garcia? But he's back. He's undefeated again at 31-0, 15 knockouts. So he pretty much fight was pretty much a result was a no contest. So he's pretty much undefeated. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Until next time, y'all have a great weekend. Make sure y'all be safe out there, man. And also to my home state, I want to say, man, my condolences to the Fordyce, Arkansas. A lot of people don't even know where that's at. Fordyce, Arkansas. It's about an hour away from Little Rock. A shooter came and shot up a grocery store, man. So make sure y'all, before y'all go to sleep tonight, man, give a quick prayer for the families. It was support victims. So make sure y'all just say a quick prayer for the family of those victims and also the people that was wounded, them as well, man. We living in a world now, you just never know what's gonna happen. So make sure y'all just say a quick prayer for all of those people out there. And also for everybody that's sick, the homeless, make sure y'all got anything, help the homeless people. Because everybody's one, we all is one step away from being homeless. You never know what's gonna happen in life. Until next time, man, thank y'all again for listening to another great segment of the Real Untouchable Podcast with me, Ray Diggs. Until next time, peace.